And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio. Well, I can't put it off any longer. We need these blue circuits, or blue boards, for anything else that we're going to want to make. So, we're going to need to get these going. And the part that we're going to have to build first is gilded copper wire and the CPUs. I'm going to try to make this fast. So the CPUs, we're going to just hammer down right here. I'm hoping these can actually make the CPUs. I'm pretty sure they can. These are the top tier assembly machines. Crafting speed of 4 versus the crafting speed of 2.25. Way faster and hopefully better. And we're going to... These also use sulfuric acid, so we're going to tap into this sulfuric acid that's right here. And zip it up, just like that. We got a little sulfuric acid augmentation over here, just to make sure we have enough. It's the pump is regulated to make sure all three combined is 1,000. So these are going to take quite a bit of resources. And the other thing that we're going to want is some gilded copper wire. Now we have copper over here. We have to bot in the gold, but the copper, I think I can just extend this, possibly. Let's do a quick request for 50 the blue undergrounds. I don't like keeping the undergrounds in my request, because then when I am in the middle of building them and I have just placed one down, it will try to give me one, and it makes for an odd number. And when it comes to underground belts, you don't want an odd number hanging around. I should upgrade this to blue belts though. Now that we're pulling more off, it's probably wise to upgrade that. I'm pretty sure that is all upgraded down there. Good. So I can put these in there to be upgraded. Saves me just a few gears, and that's good. Saving gears is good. So we're going to want some gilded copper wire, and we're going to want a lot of it. So let's look at the ratios, and probably intermediate. So 3 copper cables makes 3 gilded wire. So 3 copper cables is more or less, it's a 3-to-2 ratio again. So should we do this with the green special? So we're going to want, at the end, we're going to want 5. So it's going to look something like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the rest are going to be copper. So we want these to be copper cables. Oh, autosave. And these are going to be the gilded. All right. So these need a whole bunch of quick inserters, because I want this process to be very fast. So we need to pull out gold. And for gold is actually pretty close, right over here. But I don't want to mess with that at all. So we're going to want the gold to come up like this. And similar to how I have the other ones, I'm going to have both sides be gold. So we're going to do a request for gold plate, and that's in materials, gold plate, because we want these output on both sides. And the output for these, I'm actually going to put into a chest. And let's restrict each chest to 4. 3. Let's do 3. So that copies and pastes the restriction. So we can pull in the gilded or the gold plate, and that's in the wrong spot, and that's in the wrong spot. Pay attention. Okay, and the output will go into the chest, the supply chest. Now we just need to find a place to power all of this. Like that. And connect it up. Should be pretty trivial. Uses a lot of materials. That's why I wanted both sides. It's going to pull really fast. And my stack size bonus, it's emptying out just as fast. So a lot of gold being consumed and a lot of copper. I don't need this line there. Let's dump some copper into these just because I have it in my inventory. Now you can see why I upgraded that belt. It's still too slow. And it just drained all the copper out of the system. Okay, let's get back to the CPUs. Hammer out these CPUs really quick. So these are going to be... We're going to have a requester on each one of these and a supplier on each one of these. It's pretty much almost how I did it over here, except I brought in plastic, which these don't use plastic. These use silicon, the gilded wire, and the silicon nitride. So we want silicon nitride is right there. The gilded wire and the silicon wafers. And wafers should be in here. And the gilded wire should be in here. Oh, I don't want 500 of those though. And put those in there. So that looks pretty good. Let's paste that. And get some more quick inserters. So let's limit these. What do I have these as a limit? I have 4. So let's limit these to 4 as well. So out, in, just like that. And do I have any more substations? I don't think I do. I really need to auto craft those if I can. What's the crafting time on these? I get 5 every 7 seconds. That's not bad. So pretty good ratios there. Well, now that those parts are done, now it's just a matter of the boards which I'm producing, because these also use fiberglass. So a similar setup. I don't need all of this because I'm already producing the transistors, I'm already producing the components, and I'm already producing the silicon wafers. So it's a matter of getting these fiberglass boards around, and I need another setup similar to this. You can see I've been working on upgrading my whole system here, getting enough resources. So if we just take this design, and all this stuff is in the way, but we can work around it because we're high enough. So if we go out like this, and we can actually pack it in a little closer. Got to leave some room for the pipes, because these need to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that I have 6 there. Yes, I do. So these need to be the base blue, these things right here. Fiberglass, same components that I have here. I could I could do it like up here. There's no way to route well, there's a ferric chloride I have to kind of jog under and up. But I'd rather just continue the bus. So we'll just reroute all those things. Copper, gold, and ferric chloride. It uses 2 each instead of just 1, but much longer crafting time. Rotate these all around. And we need the fiberglass boards. We'll route those down, up, and through. So these will come up. And we're going to want at least 6 of these to route under there, because there's really no easy way of doing that when you need an inserter on that side. I mean, these don't need to be the fast ones, but I'm pretty set on using fast ones for now. And bring over the boards. Fiberglass boards. All right, so now I need gold and copper again, and we'll route those pretty much the same as we do there, like that, and we'll work out how we can do this here. So gold we'll have to bring in by bot again, but copper we can route just like this. I think that's lined up. Pretty sure that's lined up. And then underground it underneath, all the way up. Just like that. Should be poking out. There it is. And for the gold, we want another requester for gold. So materials, gold. Lots of gold. Since these use 2 apiece now. And again, we want to route these up just like we did with that. And I want to skip 1 for power. Should we skip 2 now that we have substations? Substations would work well there. Okay, similar to how we have this set up, we're going to need solder. Most likely. I'm guessing we're going to need solder. We can double check that. Definitely. This is the most complex of all of them. So, and it's a 15-second craft time. And I'm pretty sure we can't use these. Let's double check that. Oh, we actually can actually. Oh. But we need the 3. We use all 3 here. We could put another one over here. Have it 2 per side. Because these are crafting speed 4, and these are only crafting speed 2. I kind of want to keep with the design here, just so it looks cool. So we want 2 spaces from this. 1, 2, just like that. We don't need this. Like that, and these are going to be the blue boards. All right, very, very simple. We're going to need a whole bunch more requesters. Similar to how we have this set up, we're going to do requesters all along for the minor components. And we need to bring solder up, just like we have over there. Let's finish it off. And solder comes in. We can go under all of that. Solder is way down here. So let's line this up here. It's a little dark. So let's line this up right there. Well, it's not the end of the solder use. We're gonna need solder for module construction. So we gotta be quick about. Gotta be careful of how much solder we're producing. I'm gonna have to augment my tin. Probably happen in the next episode. So these need all of the components, integrated and CPUs. So essentially all of these plus CPUs. So I can just copy and paste and add CPUs. And then once CPUs are added, I don't know if I need 200 of them, but we're going to go with it anyway. Give our factory something to do. Then all we need is a few of these, a few of these. So these all have to come in. I think I skip one. So it looks kind of like this. Oh, and I need more. It's like that, and then the long-handed have to get pulled in the middle. And let's, for some reason, oh, I don't have any power over here, naturally. So let's connect it up. All right, and input and output. And then we just need the ferric chloride, and we are good. Let's get a smattering of undergrounds right here. Let's bring it over first. That looks just about right. Like that, and the rest can be straight. Hook it up. Ferric chloride gets in, and now we are making the basic blue boards. And the other thing that I want to do is build a few far inserters, because I want to put in 3 of each. That way we're using both sides of the belt. It's always a wise thing to do. So these are actually producing. I just need to put the outputs in now. So the outputs can come down. And we missed the RoboPort, which is perfect. We want, I think we have 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we have 8, so we need 4 of each. So we have 7 of those. We need near inserters. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We now have blue circuits, which is awesome. We did it all in one episode, which was great. Saves so much. Now what do we want to do with these? Well, we are probably going to put them right on top of the greens. So right here is where we want them. I need to close that off. and hook up this stuff here. That's got no power. Kind of rig that a little bit. Put an insert or a splitter there. And there we go. We now have blue circuits. Not many, but we've got them, which is a good sign. I think all of these should be working. Again, this is a pretty long crafting process. I could have used the super awesome crafting speed 4 assembly machines, but I could always bring this up and add more. It's always a possibility. But that'll do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.